Hi, I'm Asif Pereira, and I'm holding the student ID number 219-56056, and I'll be demonstrating the presentation for the executive proposal. Pioneer Community Alliance is a nonprofit organization that provides essential services such as financial counseling, employment opportunities, housing support, youth services, and many more essential services. The long-term sustainability of this organization depends on the public trust and reputation. And with the wide scale of cyber attacks, companies such as Puka are under constant threats. Therefore, we have prepared this proposal to nourish and make a cyber culture within the organization, addressing all unique challenges. The key challenges faced: employees consider cybersecurity measures as obstacles, not essential safeguards. Our study findings showed us that only 15% of employees in the organization consider cybersecurity measures as vital. Meanwhile, the majority consider it as obstacle or menace. So this pie chart right here shows what I try to say. So the white sector here represents the region of the people who consider cybersecurity measures as important, and the gray region, which is majority of the pie chart, represents who think cybersecurity measures as otherwise. Our second challenge was lack of staff knowledge in context of cybersecurity threats. So our findings showed us that employees only scored 30% on security knowledge quizzes. And furthermore, to imply on this, over 70% of employees fail to recognize bogus emails during a phishing simulation. And the third challenge was communication issues. Employees have stated security advices they receive are filled with jargon and are difficult to understand. Majority of employees do not remember being advised on security issues. This shows that the communication in context to cybersecurity and the concepts have been poor, which is not a good trend for the organization. Our objectives for the organization. Objective number one, nourish a cybersecurity culture within Puka. We aim to create a cybersecurity culture, which is our primary objective, where employees prioritize on cybersecurity measures in their daily routines. So we implement we implement this program, expecting employees to use or to implement safe cybersecurity measures in their day-to-day activities. And our objective number two was consolidate data protection regulations. We aim to harvest and strengthen data protection compliances, such as data encryption protocols handling sensitive data. This basically means that we aim the proposal is able to increase employees' awareness and skills in safeguarding the organization's data, because this is one of the most important aims of the organization. Now, objective three was increase awareness. We aim to provide cybersecurity training to 100% of all employees in the organization, increasing related skills, knowledge, and awareness. Objective number four is decrease cybersecurity incidents. We aim to reduce cybercrime incidents such as phishing scams, data breaches by 20% within a time frame of 12 months. So one of our biggest aims is to reduce the cybersecurity incidents by 20% within the duration of their proposed program. Constraints and staff commitment. So since the organization is a non-profit organization, it has little to no operating profits, or as called net profits. Therefore, solutions we provide have to be economical or cost-free solutions, such as economical training programs to employees. And our study findings also showed us that there was a low staff participation to previous training programs or activities, which is a bad trend. And this is going to be time consuming to motivate and encourage employees to participate in training activities. And the staff commitment required, where the program we proposed, we expect to get most of the program, but to also not to interrupt the core activities of the organization. Therefore, we estimate that IT specialist employees and seniors have to commit approximately 4 hours per week on specialized training. And employees who are under basic training have to approximately commit 3 hours per week on the basic training. So this is our program plan and milestone for the program. And this line chart right here shows how we expect to see the the progression of cybersecurity practices in the organization within 12 months, which is a steady yet improving rate of cybersecurity practices within the time frame. So the month number one is a program launch. So in the first 30 days of the program, we hope to introduce the concepts of cybersecurity and deploy regulations to staff. So we hope to teach the fundamentals here and move on to the second month, which we are expecting to provide initial training. So we'll be providing basic training, outlaying the fundamentals that we taught in the first month. And month number three is specialized training. At the start of the third month, we hope to commence specialized training. More training will be emphasized on IT personnel, or this is also known as role-specific training, where we'll be training employees to specialize on their job role related to cybersecurity practices. And month number six is evaluation and testing. In the sixth month, we hope to conduct a mid evaluation program, which is a phishing simulation, and we will evaluate the success of the first semester commencing the phishing simulation or the mid semester examination. And the month number nine is advanced threat simulation. So following the progression of the program, we will deploy advanced simulations and assess staff performance. So employees here will have to use all the concepts they learned from the first month up till month nine to go through these advanced threat simulations, which requires a lot of skills and knowledge. And month 12 is our final report. A final assessment will be conducted in this month, and all achieved metrics and objectives and necessary improvements will be reported back to the board of directors. So program plan. So we believe that everyone's contribution is a success to making a cybersecurity culture within the organization. It is not a one game effort, but everyone as a team to create a sound cybersecurity culture. It not only starts from the board of directors, the leadership program, but to the employee, the lowest level in the organization structure. So as a whole, everyone will be taught on these topics, creating and maintaining a cybersecurity culture and cybersecurity related risks and threats such as phishing, ransomware, business email compromise, and furthermore threats. And the next one will be data protection policies. And activities everyone will be involved in as a whole will include normal and specialized training, workshops, simulation drills, interactive learning, quizzes, teamwork projects, case study sessions, assessments, educational movie sessions. So basically, we want to make more. We want to teach employees most from each session, but make it fun and interactive as much as possible. And even though creating a cybersecurity culture is a teamwork sort of thing, each department has their own goals that need to be fulfilled. So we'll be demonstrating that in the next slide. So program plan, board of directors. So the board of directors is one of the most important positions in the organization, and they are responsible for the overall governance. So the focus topics on the board of directors include assessing cyber-related risks, threats, and risks within the executive level, managing risks, and decision making. Activities designed for the board of directors include session for policy review, workshops, simulations tailored to the board of directors. So next stakeholder is the leadership management, which is another important level in the organization. So the chief executive officer, the chief financial officer, director of human resources, director of community engagement, under leadership management are responsible for setting goals and driving the organization to the right direction. We have made this subplan specifically tailoring the leadership management. So the focus topics on leadership management include incident response, allocation of resources needed for the infrastructure of cybersecurity, policy reinforcement, and the activities designed for the leadership management include workshop and reporting reviews. So next stakeholders are HR, finance, administration, and marketing. So these management officers are responsible for the smooth operation of the organization by achieving goals set by the higher level of the organization structure. We have made this subplan targeting these management officers. So the focus topics for these stakeholders include prevention of fraud and maintaining financial data security, deployment of development of policy and procedures, creating cybersecurity awareness and promoting training. And the activities designed for these stakeholders include recognizing and rewarding employees who show outstanding cybersecurity practices, scrutinizing physical security measures, regular security audits. So this is the program plan, which I'm going to elaborate more on. So I'm going to start with the first quarter, which consists of the first month, second month, and the third month. So the first month is all about the launch of the program. So our aim is to introduce and create awareness of the concepts of cybersecurity. Additionally, the implementation of effective policies will take place to create a sound cybersecurity culture. So like I said before, uh, this is all about demonstrating the fundamentals of cybersecurity and the importance of cybersecurity to an organization. And month number two is commencement of training. So during the start of the second month, the first steps of basic training will commence, where we teach the fundamentals that were taught on the first month. And the third month will include specialized training or role specific training. So during the start of the third month, specialized training will take place, focusing on the job position or role. For example, IT personnel will be trained more on the cybersecurity technical side, whereas the others will be trained on cybersecurity measures such as access control rights, using strong passwords, and likewise. So we will be moving on to the next quarter, which consists of the fourth month, fifth month, and the sixth month. So the fourth month is intensive training and regular support. This is a continuation of the third month, where more role-specific training, workshop, interactive sessions will be done. So this is more advanced to the third month. So employees will be expected to learn well from the third month, which will be applied on the fourth month. The fifth month will include mini sessions where we prepare the staff or employees for MITS evaluation examination, which will take place in the sixth month. And we hope to conduct this as a phishing simulation, which I said a few minutes back. And the third quarter will include the seventh month, the eighth month, and the ninth month. So the month seven will be teaching employees to use sophisticated tools for threat detection and customized training. So during the 7th month, we'll be focusing on training staff to detect more advanced threats, exposing current trends used by malicious actors. We aim to fill the areas of improvement. So we hope to increase the skills, the knowledge of employees, and we really hope to reduce the amount of mistakes that employees make. So month number 8, departmental security compliance review. So during the 8th month, we aim to review each department and the adherence to policies and report back results. So we really want to make sure that each department follows the policies that have been set up, so that the overall aim of creating a cybersecurity culture is steady and ongoing. And month number 9 being proactive learning. So this is where we encourage staff to do their self-learning, to basically get some time to themselves and learn more concepts of cybersecurity. And our fourth quarter will include the months of the 10th month, 11th month, and the 12th month. So the 10th month will consist the overall summary of what employees learned from the first month itself. So we'll be given small recaps, small revisions, and we'll be free to answer employee questions. There'll be one-on-one consultation services. And month 11 we'll be just looking closely to employees and seeing if they are doing everything right. And 12th month will be a final assessment. So during here we'll be conducting a final exam, and all metrics achieved and further improvements will be reported back to the board of directors. And after the implementation of this program, the organization can expect certain outcomes. So let me start with short-term outcomes. So the outcome number 1 is immediate improvement on cybersecurity related risks and threats. So this is a short-term outcome which the organization can expect. And the short-term outcome number 2 is instant feedback and adaptation. So employees will quickly adapt to this, and they will definitely give the feedback on policies or whatever they have queries on. And third is increased engagement of employees. So there will be a short-term motivation for employees to engage in the training activities, which is very normal. And the long-term outcomes which can be seen are cut back in cybersecurity incidents. So this is our primary objective, to cut down cybersecurity incidents. And we categorize this as a long-term outcome. External stakeholders will have a stronger trust within the organization. So this is a very important part for the organization, and this is very important for funding and many more aspects. And there'll be enhanced security compliances, which will guarantee a steady or which will guarantee a steady cybersecurity infrastructure. And the measurable objectives include 20% decrease in cyber attacks, which is again our primary objective, and 80% staff active participation. So we hope to see 80% of all staff be actively engaged in the training sessions. And intangible benefits include increase in staff confidence in context of handling cyber threats. So this is not only a benefit to the organization, but also a benefit to all employees, where they become confident in handling cyber threats, which is important to their personalized life as well. And the next intangible benefits will be improved teamwork. This is not only a benefit in terms of cybersecurity and the measures, but also to a company as a whole when trying to fulfill other objectives and other aspects. So with that, we would like to conclude our proposal, and we invite the organization to take the initiatives by uh, by taking actions to do the first step. And with your commitment being the most important, let's serve together to make a better community. Thank you.